Hi, everyone. I don't know if you can hear me yet. Hopefully, we can get this going soon. We'll do this for now. Hopefully you can all see me. I am trying a new system here. Let me know if you can, if you're able to see me or hear me. I'm doing my best here. So you can see we're going to be playing with some fun tropical stamps because it's been raining all day in Chicago. And Tony, thank you for telling me that you can hear me and see me. Yay. Okay. So we're going to get started. All right, here we are. So we're going to be working with 3 stamp sets. The Timeless Tropical is in the Occasions catalog, and that will be carrying over. The Tropical Chic is from the annual catalog. It's been around a little while, and that will be retiring. It's one of my favorites. I love the script and serif font combos and these fun tropical leaves. So we're going to be using those today. And then this font from Seriously the Best is awesome. I love the congrats. So we're going to do actually a tropical graduation card today. So hello, friend. I just love the little sentiments. They're very in tune with what's going on in the world, right? So speaking of being in tune with what's going on in the world, we're also going to be using, I'll move these to the side for now. We're also going to be using some of the printables that are on the Stampin' Up webpage. And goodness, can't seem to spotlight this video. So can't figure out how to do that, but it's worth a try. Anyways, Stampin' Up has come up with a printable that is related to the COVID crises and some fun sayings and images that you can send on cards. So I love this. Have another quarantini. It's like a normal martini, but you drink it at home alone. So I just printed a few pages here. I changed out of my night pajamas into my day pajamas to send you this card. Miss you, hoping that by staying home, things change more than my pajamas. I finished Netflix. Hope you're staying entertained during this time of social distancing. I've just been working on my home body. This one's great. What a year this week has been. Hang in there. So just some great sentiments. We're going to use one of these today as well. So these are just a few of my pages. It's a long printable, and it's great because it gives you the colors that match with the Stampin' Up cardstock, as well as the, I see a little glare here. I'm going to try to lower this a bit so I don't look so, not quite too ghosty. Also what punches or framelits or whatever work for cutting out the sentiments. So it's really nice. It's very well thought out. All of the proceeds go to either the World Health Organization or the CDC. So I know they've raised almost $250,000, I think, what I heard last week at the end of the week. So it's a great cause. It's a little fun, and it helps you get creative and stay positive during this difficult time. So we'll be working with these as well. So let me start by showing you our first card. So we're using the Tropical Oasis DSP. This is what it looks like, brand new in the package. And it matches with Daffodil Delight, Early Espresso, Grapefruit Grove, Mango Melody, Mint Macaron, Old Olive, Pear Pizzazz, Pool Party, Real Red, Soft Sea Foam, Soft Suede, Soap Saffron, and Whisper White. It's a fabulous pack of paper. It has lots of fun images, and it also has a matching Memories of More pack, which we will also be using. But our first card is pretty straightforward. And just a little bit of fun to have here. So we have just get all my pieces out. Okay. One more minute. Here's my little scrap. So you'll need a Whisper White layer of 4 inches by 5 1/4. A piece of DSP. It can really be any of the ones from the pack. Also 4 by 5 1/4. It has really pretty pineapples on the back. You could do it from either side, would look nice. I have a piece of crumb cake, just 4 1/4 by 11, scored in half. And then I have a scrap of white with the thin label punch. So I don't know if you can, a little glare there, but so we have the label punch. And then we have some Daffodil Delight ruched ribbon, which we'll be using. So first thing we need to do is we need to create and I gotta go get my paper trimmer, 1 second. Just on the other side of my computer. So move that out of the way. So it's pretty straightforward. You just take your DSP, cut 4 by 5 1/4. So half of 5 1/4 is, this is how I cheat. So 2 1/2 is 5, and then it's half of a quarter. So I just use the little lines. And then we have measurements on as you can see here, you have measurements on your paper trimmer. So I'm going to do it at 1 1/4 inch. So it's halfway, and then there's little lines on the side of the trimmer blade. So that shows you exactly where you're cutting to. Oops, don't move paper. You go to 1 1/2. All right. Pretty simple. Not too much cutting. Then you're going to take your bone folder. You're going to fold back. Oh, see, now I did it on the pineapple side. Maybe I'll do it. No, I'm going to do it on the pineapple side. Something different. I just fold back the little corners. Take the bone folder and score it so it lays flat and nice. Then I'm going to take my card base and my ruched ribbon. Now I have some old style adhesive here, a little stuck. But in the new catalog, which we'll be talking about in a minute, there's a new fast fuse option, and everyone says it's great, so I'm looking forward to it. So you just wrap your ribbon a little bit around the back. Don't need to waste it, don't need to go all the way around. So there's our ruched ribbon. All right, and you're gonna mount that on your and my pop dots have, oh, here we go. Stampin' and Dimensionals have disappeared, but here they are. So we're going to add a bunch of Stampin' Dimensionals on the back. Excuse the nail clicking, that is my dog coming to visit me, seeing what I'm doing. All right. And just lay that on top. Then I'm going to make a little bow here. And he's decided to stay with me too. Just got the little bow there. Slide that off. Trim the end. We're going to take one of our mini glue dots and our take your pick tool. Use that to put it on the card front right at the little intersection there. I think it gives it a nice little look. And we're going to take our scrap of white and our sentiment, "You Did It," and Poppy Parade. So we're going to stamp "You Did It" right here. Okay, that works pretty well. We're going to take our label punch, and a little trick, because the image is a little bit shorter, the sentiment, than the label. So I cut it on one side where I want it, and then I feed it back into the punch. You can see what I'm doing here. And then you can punch out the sentiment shorter. So I'm going to take some more dimensionals. I'm just going to use a little side piece here. The "You Did It" on the bottom. Then we're going to take our Whisper White and our Poppy Parade stamp, and "Congrats." Now this is a pretty thick font, so you want to get your stamp nicely inked. And then we're going to stamp it again, stamp it again. So there you go. Congrats, congrats, congrats. We're just going to put that on the inside of our card with our Tombow adhesive. I love the Tombow because it does kind of give you a little wiggle room for a second there. And then I'm going to take the holiday rhinestones, which are carrying over, this real red color. One over here. Maybe we'll take a big one and we'll put it in here. There we go. You did it. Congrats, congrats, congrats. So simple card. We have two different versions, just with the paper facing the other direction. Here, I put the little red rhinestones on the little flowers. And the little freesia flowers, I could have added a few more, but 3 rhinestones is pretty good. So that's our first card for today. Next, we're going to play with some of the Memory and More cards. And we're going to use the Magnolia card bases. So these are also retiring, as are the Memory and More cards. So I just took 2 of the 3x4 cards, and I started trimming here, but you'll see that they have different sentiments, different images. You can layer them on the inside here. They have 4x6 cards, which cover the whole card front. So it's really kind of nice to, very simple, easy cards, a simple sentiment, and you're good to go. So here I've taken one of the cards, and I've trimmed it slightly, just because I wanted an even border with the silver. And I'm going to take some of the jute ribbon that goes with this suite. This is also retiring. And I love this jute ribbon. I just kind of spread it out a little. I'm just going to cut it. Spread a little more. All right. We're going to adhere our piece of Memories and More cards to the card front. Okay. I'm going to take some more mini glue dots. Again, you can never have too many of these. And I'm going to just lay them on the card. It's a little bit easier in this case than on the ribbon, because the ribbon is a little bit trickier. It's easy on the card. See, there you go. Then I'm going to take the same You Did It that we just had. I'm going to do this in Happy Parade again, but I'm going to clean it. Just make sure I get a nice image. Sure I get it nice and straight. Again with the Poppy Parade, and I'm just going to line it up here. You did it. All right. We're going to take some more of our foam dots, Stampin' Dimensionals. I don't know why I'm calling them foam dots tonight. I don't. Must be the rain. I don't know about you guys, but in Chicago, it has poured all day long. Just, my whole yard is flooded. Luckily, I did get some plants yesterday, so they're nicely watered. At least there's that. So I'll put that over the jute ribbon. I'm going to stamp congrats again on the inside in the Poppy Parade. Make sure I get a nice even layer of ink there. And this time we're just going to go with the one congrats. There we go. If you get a little spot like that, you can take one of your Stampin' Right markers and fix it up. But I think it's good enough. I'm going to close my Poppy Parade because I would definitely stick my hand in there. We're going to put that back. And then I'm going to find some, maybe I'll take some of the Gingham Gala sequins, which are also retiring. You can see these have been well loved. That's all good, right? You got to use our bling. That's why we have it. I'm going to put that there. And then one more. I kind of like to do 3. I'm a 3 kind of gal. Just trying to decide where I want it. I'm going to put it up there. So there's that. So we're using the Gingham Gala adhesive back stickers. The Magnolia Memories and More card pack. And it also comes with these beautiful envelopes and liners. Now the liners match the Magnolia paper. It doesn't quite match our paper. So I'm going to take a piece of the matching DSP with the palm trees, and I'm going to just cut my own insert. I really think that adds a lot to the card, and it's really simple to do. Especially when you have an easy template like this. You just, and plus, we all have a lot of DSP, so here's a great way to use it. Feel good about it, decorate your envelope. So we're going to save this for a card with our Magnolia stamp, and we're going to use this for our envelope. I'm just going to line that up. I'm just going to fold it first. Take my bone folder, give it a really nice score. And then I'm going to just do the very top edge. Doesn't need any more than that because the card itself will hold in the envelope. So there's our second card, another congratulations card with a beautiful envelope to match. So there's our second card. And now we're going to go to our last card. All right. So again, we're using a crumb cake card base. 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. So it's a vertical top folding card. Oops. Take that back. It's going to be side folding. I've forgotten already. So I was playing earlier today, trying to figure out what I wanted to do with this card. I love the pineapple paper and the palm tree paper, as you've already seen. And I really wanted to use this sentiment. It comes in several different colors. So on this card, I used the blue one. It says, life may look a little different, but we are all in this together. Here I use the Tropical Chic freesia flowers and the palm leaves, which kind of allow for a little 3-dimension for the palm leaves. Isn't that cool? So, and the hello friend sentiment. But on this one, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I liked it, but I thought, you know what, let's mix it up a little. So I'm going to use, still going to use the pineapple paper. And I have my tropical leaves cut out in old olive. I cut out the sentiment with one of the stitched labels from the stitched rectangles. I used the second one here. This is a great set and super useful if you don't have it. I have it stored in this little envelope, but look at how many rectangles, stitched rectangles you get. It's a great set. So it's a basic must-have, especially with our new die cutting machines that are coming soon. So let's wait till you hear about those. I'll talk about those in a minute. So we have that started. I'm going to take a piece of shimmer white, and I'm going to trim that up so that it just fits behind the circle. No need to waste precious shimmer white paper. It's one of my favorites. So this circle is from the Layering Circles die set. You could also have used the stitch circle shape, but it's approximately, I'm measuring off camera here, it's about 2.5 inches. So I'll cut a piece that's maybe 3 by 3, just to give myself plenty of room. And just double check that. Okay, we're good. I want to make sure we get in the middle there. All right, so here is our, let's put our little pieces over here for now. And I'm going to use Mango Melody because they told me in the PDF that this little image is Mango Melody. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use the sentiment, hello friend. All right. Again, this is another very thick font. So you want to make sure our stamp is well inked. And we want to make sure that we're on the shimmer side of the cardstock. All right, so I'm just gonna leave that in the middle. One of the tricks they told me was to, oh, sorry, got this camera in my face, was to hold down my stamp for a second. Let's try it on the other side, see how that works. It was okay, but let's see if I can get a little better. I'm going to try it on my paper there. I see a little smudgy. It's like there's a little bit. I'm going to clean it first. Like a little bit of lint on my stamp pad. I'll have to clean that when we're done here. But I'm going to go ahead and try it again. There we go. I like that much better. All right. So clean off our stamp. And I have, there's in the Hello Friend set, there's a little 3 flowered stamp. And I'm going to use the crumb cake. And I'm going to stamp a few of those little flowers on the pineapple background. just for a little added interest. This is totally optional, but I think gives it a nice little extra touch. All right, so we're going to glue the Hello Friend to the back of our DSP. And I'm going to turn it over so that I can see, so I can align it pretty close. There we go. Then I'm going to mount this on the Stamping Dimensionals. We've used a lot of dimensionals today, right? That's why they sell them in these very convenient sized packs with lots and lots of dimensionals. And I've been very busy making lots of cards for people, and I've been using up all of my paper pumpkin kits. And they always give you extras in the paper pumpkin kits as well. So I've been using all of those. Can't let your stamping dimensionals go to waste. So I added the Hello Friend and the panel on the front of the card base with Stampin' Dimensionals. We're going to set that aside for a minute. Then we're going to take out our Stamparatus. I had pre-cut some of these freesia flowers just in Whisper White cardstock. And here's a tip that really makes this so much easier. I line it up with, here's my sheet that I cut out all of my freesia flowers from. And then I use one, see, I tried this one, I didn't like how it lined up. So I lined up my stamp with the curves, and I got a much better image. And it's much easier than trying to cut out a little element from a big sheet of paper. So you don't have to be quite as precise. So I know that these little flowers are Mango Melody, but I'm going to do a flower in Mango Melody, one in Grapefruit Grove, and one in Poppy Parade. I'm going to have 3 different colored little flowers. So I've already set up my template, and it's great if you have a lot of flowers that you're going to be stamping. See, it comes out perfect. You just set it up one time, and that's good to go. I'm going to take my chamois and clean off my stamp. And we're going to put another white one in there. Close my pad before I stick my elbow in my ink pad. That would be terrible. And I'm going to do one in Grapefruit Grove. My favorite retiring in color, although Blueberry Bushel comes in a close second. If you haven't gotten the in colors, they're still available. The refills are still available, and so is the paper. Don't delay, because these retiring in colors are the bomb, as they say. I love the colors and the brightness. So there is our Grapefruit Grove flower. I'm going to do one in Poppy Parade. On our other card, we used all Poppy Parade flowers. On this one, I wanted to change it up a little because, you know, those tropical flowers come in many, many colors. So we're going to do that. There we go. So there are 3 flowers. Look at how pretty those colors are. All right. away. I had an extra one in case I made a boo-boo, which happens often. Then I want to lay these out first, see where I want my flowers and leaves before I start gluing anything down. All right, I kind of like something like that. All right. So some of these are going to get glued, so I'm going to glue my Grapefruit Grove flower down. And I'm going to move these. I'm going to glue down my leaves. You kind of can ruffle the feathers a bit. This is from the coordinating die set with the Tropical Chic. So again, that's retiring and one of my favorites. So back to our Stampin' Dimensionals. We're going to put some on the back of our little saying here that we cut out with our stitched rectangle. All right, we're going to kind of lay that out. Then we have our flowers. We're going to put our flowers on a Stampin' Dimensional. Now the cute little trinkets that go with the Tropical Oasis Suite would be fun to use here as well. And then one last little bit, I have some white flax, Whisper White flax ribbon. Is that what they're calling it? Yes, flax ribbon. And I'm going to take a little piece and I'm going to tuck it under our sentiment and under a bit of our flower here. So I'm going to kind of eyeball it first. I'm going to take some more of our mini glue dots. And here I'm just going to kind of tuck it under. And we're just going to tuck under our leaf and our sentiment. All right, and one more at the other end here. Add that there. And what I like to do is I'm going to cut this, just cut it a little bit closer to the edge here. And then take and fray the end of it. Makes it look a little more tropical. You could certainly use the burlap ribbon. There's a great Granny Apple Green or Poppy Parade ribbon. Those are also retiring that I really like, but I thought this one was cute. I liked how that looked. And then maybe we will add some more of the dots here. So these are the Happiness Blooms enamel dots. If I can figure out how to open them, here we go. These are also retiring. And they come in the lovely Grapefruit Grove color. So I'm going to put a few of these on the card here. Okay. And there we go. So before I let you go today, I wanted to show you. Now you know, some of you may have seen it, but not everyone has. So excited about our new Stampin' Up catalog. I just got mine the other day. I'm still waiting for my pre-order. It's supposed to come on Tuesday, so when it comes, I might do a little unboxing video because I got a lot of goodies. I'm so excited. But this shows some of our new in colors, some of our new accessories, as you can see on the cover. So I'm very excited. I think there's going to be a lot of fun things to play with. I can't wait to show you all. If you need a catalog, please let me know. I'll drop it off or put it in the mail. I have a little shopping list ready for you to make sure you get all your wish list items all organized. So please let me know. Send me an email at paintedladiesjournal@gmail.com. And I will get you and I had to go get my stamp set. So here we go. So I hope you enjoyed our little Facebook Live today. We used these stamp sets, Seriously the Best and Tropical Chic Are Retiring. Here's one of our cards. We had another pretty card with the tropical, timeless tropical memories and more cards that are also retiring, with the magnolia envelopes, which are also going to be gone soon. The Daffodil Delight ruche ribbon, I believe, is also retiring. So just a lot of fun things. I hope you all had a great time, and I look forward to seeing you all next Sunday. Drop me a line anytime. Send me a message on Facebook, anything you need. Luli Gonzalez at paintedladiesjournal.com. See you then. Bye.